Hello. Hello. This is Bladman. I am talking to you in the dark. Ah, jeez. Hi-yo. So it is Plaidman. I didn't want to put on a plaid shirt, and it is the same day as the last video, so that's why I'm wearing a soy sauce shirt. Anyhow, I just kind of want to talk about what if. So, I apologize for the crappiness of this video and the randomness of it. I was just thinking about it and I decided to just do it. Because we're getting close to the end of the day. We're getting close to the end of the day. And I figured, I promised you in a second video, I didn't want to be messing up my promise. So I figured I'd do the second video, even if it was subpar quality, right? So look at here. Here's what the thing is. This is what if. So the big what if is, so we're under the assumption that things are going to be all right? Mankind's going to figure out a way to solve these problems and do these things and yada, yada, yada. Well, I can tell you right now that no, that is not true. The only reason it's not true is because there is a small segment of the population that is doing things to ruin humanity. So you have 20% of the population whose sole objective is to just make life miserable for everybody else. And I could say this because in my limited experience in life, I've run into, when I was living in Pasadena, California, the people next to us were just like that lady. Time and time again, she didn't talk to us, like, ever. I don't think I ever, like, saw her come to our house. But instead, she would call the local government, or local city, the cops, and they'd come over and complain about whatever it was. Whether it was, oh, we got our trash cans in the driveway, or, oh, we're doing, like, a little bit of car repair on the street, whatever it is. In front of her own house, by the way. This is not in front of her house, whatever. So when you have people like that can't even bother to go and talk to their next door neighbor, that's problematic. That's indicative of you have a problem as a society. Okay, there's that. So also, I do some yard work for a little street in the hills. Also in LA County, I do yard work for them. And there's a person there who actively, constantly brings up things. The most recent thing was there's a property that's empty. Nobody lives there. It's vacant. It was torched 12 years ago and nobody's purchased it since. And lo and behold, 12 years later, the city finds out, oh, hey, there's a palm tree that can negatively impact the power line. Which is a load of malarkey, because the palm tree is like 15 feet away from a supporting line for the power line. So you have the power line, right? And then on the other side of the street, you have a supporting pillar that's like very secured that helps support the power line, right? And the palm tree is like 10 feet away from that, 15 feet, whatever. But the city comes in and says, oh, you have to cut this palm tree. And I'm not a palm tree lover at all, for the record. But the owner of this vacant property, getting this notice from the government, he comes, spends probably $400, $500, $600 to have it cut down and then removed. This is the problem. This is the future. If we allow these people who constantly complain to authority and they're like, oh my God, I don't like this. This is not cool. Blah, blah, blah. Like, here's another example. I got a mobile home, okay? And then I sold it. I sold the mobile home. Like, yay, me. And then the person, a couple of days later, was like, hey, are you interested in buying it back? And I'm like, I just spent all this effort selling it to you. Why am I... No, I don't want to buy it back. And I asked him, and the short version is, his next door neighbor came and was like, "Rah, rah, 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 I don't like that you have this mobile home." And to be fair, it was garishly painted, so I'll give him that. But then a person from the city came, and the same thing. And both these people, both of them, came into his personal property, like on his property, and was like, rah, 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 rah. And the neighbor was like, oh, we're going to get out of here. And then the city person was like, oh, you're breaking this and this rule, blah, blah, blah. We're going to impound it in like a week if you don't get rid of it. Now, in what situation in normal life would you be like, oh, yeah, you're doing this and this and this? None. Zero. Only people who are like, and a-holes would do this type of thing. So how this relates to what if is, if you live in a world where this happens to you, you need to take stock. You need to know the legalities of what they're saying. And what I told the mobile home guy is like, dude, the problem is you have people coming on your property. You need to post signs saying no trespassing. That way, if they cross that threshold, now they're trespassing, and you have every legal right to like kick him out. He didn't, but whatever. It's not my problem. I don't really care. However, you as an individual, it is important to you. You need to know the laws around you, and it's better for you if you're around people who are sane. Because if you're around insane people, they're just going to make your life worse. So be around sane people. And this is the problem. If humankind keeps catering to the 20%, then the other 80% will deteriorate and shrink and become succumbed and be suppressed and smaller. So we as the other 80%, the sane 80%, and not all of us are like amazing. I know I'm not, but like the other 80%, it is our job to be like, hey, this is not okay. No. What law am I breaking? Tell me. That is our job. Stick to your guns, be polite, be courteous, but like, no, explain to me. And then if you can, move somewhere where the people around you are sane and like-minded. You'll be happier for it. So that's it. Plaidman out. I know I got a soy shirt on again, part 2. But I just want to post it before I'm getting kind of tired. I want to go to bed. So anyhow, what if we're in a world where people don't like take stock and responsibility for what's going on around them, the world that we're going to have is going to be really crappy. Our kids are basically going to do whatever the government says, and we're going to be a totalitarian regime, which is not healthy and not good, and frankly, it's just slavery. So if you don't want slavery for yourself or for your kids, start standing up for what you believe in. That's it for today. Plaidman out. Bye.